So I went through something like that here. Went through a situation where my little sister called the police on me because I went through forms of signification with my little sister. I wanted to see if she could be able to withstand the test of envy within her workplace. Because if she was going to accomplish a very great goal, a great achievement of being able to produce the forms of her practice, I'm not going to say what she was going to produce, then she was going to have to overcome the evils of envy. And sometimes people harass you with all types of stuff. People try to even bully you. So I was the very first person to encounter her and test her with that. And my little sister called the police because I used some very choice words. How you doing, beloved? Hold on a second. You doing okay today? You doing okay today? Doing good. Good to see you. All right, all right. So there was a situation where my middle sister had called the police on me because I used words. See, I didn't threaten her or nothing. And lo and behold, after I left her life, she ended up struggling with another man. I think she suspected of murder of her ex-boyfriend. And I think she's even suspected of producing a form of what's that called? She's even had to undergo a form of like sexual harassment, and even like stuff like dealing with stuff on her own. So the forms of stress that she deals with is based upon the fact that she needs male leadership. See, women are gifted in emotions and intuition, while man is gifted with logic and structure. See, it's a man's job to bring in or battle the elements on the outside, while the women battle the elements on the inside that was shelter, that which man produced for their woman. See, she's struggling with finding a mate because of how she treated me. That's her karmic debt. And based upon the fact of that, I'm sharing with you how powerful God is. So going to people to solve the problems, i.e. the FBI or the CIA, it's very dangerous. Okay, and those individuals are more susceptible to the evils of envy. And it's within the evils of envy that they would accept people's problems as their work, but they would not wholeheartedly do their job in a way that is uncorrupted. See? So I advise that if you're going to be doing like tip farming or even calling police, because the police are overrun by the KKKs, and the KKKs are supportive and even recruited to go into the CIA. You understand? This is the headquarters of the CIA, Nashville, Tennessee. And the reason that being is because a movie that planted the seed that the most trustworthy person was a countryman. See? And if you believe that that countryman is not against you, then you will accept them within your consciousness. And then your subconscious develops emotions that which they produce with you. See this guy named Ronnie here at Assembly Hall Gas. At Assembly Hall, he saw my bottle, right? He thought it was wine. See, but it clearly says sparkling carbonated water. But he saw I was black, and he thought he's got to be drinking alcohol or something, because it just helped the white guy. You see what I'm saying? So his envy was a way that he expressed his attraction for me, based upon the universal laws of attraction. See, opposites attract. So he came to me, and then he saw that. He looked at me. He was envious of me because of the fact that he's not as attractive as I am. I know the gifts that God has given me. All right. So he came to me. He looked at my face, and he looked down. So it's like he was disappointed. See, the gens of disappointment. It's 3 gens. The 3 gens usually are ruled over by evil spirits, and they usually get captured by the devil at some point. But if they become gens, then they are what you might call suggested to produce justice based upon their own emotions. See, so God has his army and the devil has his. And then we get to a point where you have to produce the powers of discernment to be able to overcome the evils that which you have been able to accept within your consciousness, within your physical reality, and even loved ones, and those whom you produce a sexual exchange with affect your spirit.